Hi guys, Dan Kesmenta here and welcome to another little episode of Coach's Corner. Hope you're all well and hope you had a fantastic week. Now, just a quick message from me. Training changed this week, if you didn't notice. I put a couple of videos out on Facebook on our secure page that we start our session off for the first 15 to 20 minutes on basic skill acquisition. And then what we're then moving into, or we did move into on Tuesday, is moving our kids, groups of 8 to 10, into each of the different zones. And basically with each of the different zones, there are different plans. There are one particular plan per zone that we're going to be working on and we're going to be nailing down for the next 4 weeks. And this is where you come into it. This is where I really do need your help. So when we take our kids into the back line, one of the backline drills was how to clear the ball out of our kickouts. Okay, so this is what I want you to see. Potentially, if our kids are watching TV, they're watching footy, if you can, point this out to them as often as you can. Look at the backman, the full back, running to the top of the square and kicking the ball long and out to the wings or out to the halfback pockets or halfback flanks, and then playing on quickly and kicking the ball along into the wing area and along the boundary. That's one of our basic team plays that we're going to be doing. What happened last week is that we were kicking the ball through the corridor or coming out wide and then going straight back in. They get the ball and then needs to kick the goal. So if you can see that, if the kids are watching any of the footy between now and Sunday, make sure you point that out when you do see it on the kickouts. And then the second thing was when we broke the groups up into, there was a group that went into the centre. Obviously the guys that are wearing their red armbands. And we looked at a way of getting the ball out, but more importantly, a little structure around the ball ups. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be having one of our kids, at least one of our kids, standing behind our ruckman. Then we're going to have another one of our kids standing to the left-hand side of our ruckman, another one of our kids standing to the right-hand side of the ruckman. Okay, and I've been speaking to them about staying shoulder to shoulder. So shoulder to shoulder, so quite close to the opposition. Okay, that's something that we do obviously want to be seeing, and something that we need to nurture and obviously encourage regularly. And something that I'll be drawing in on in the next couple of weeks is making sure that they're standing defensive side. So if, for example, a team, if we're going that way, okay, we want to make sure that and the opposition's going the opposite way, obviously, that we're standing on their opposing side. So we actually create a block for them in regards to ensuring that they don't get easy possession of the ball. So we're standing on their defensive side. Okay, so don't necessarily worry about that, but that's something we are going to be working on the next couple of weeks. And then in respect to goal kicking, okay, I think it really just comes down to, one, when they do get a set shot, to take their time. And basic skill acquisition is around pointing the toe, keeping the toe pointed toward the direction of the goals, especially in the centre of the goal sticks, the goal posts, and that they're following the ball through with the straight arc towards the target, and they're guiding the ball down with one hand. Okay, and they're some of the basic things that we've been working on. Okay. In respect to Sunday and a couple of little rotations, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be mixing up a bit to ensure that the kids are getting more exposure to each of the different zones more often, and I think it's so important, especially as they evolve. Okay, so there are going to be a couple of changes that we're going to be incorporating as part of the rotations. If you have any questions about anything that's been going on, if you have any questions about your child, about whether they're about any concerns or anything, make sure you just get in contact with me. Either send me an email at sharks@denkasmino.com.au. You have my mobile. Call me on 0438 834 003. Other than that, obviously, it's all about sharing. I keep on saying it's all about huge amounts of fun, and we are now consistently drilling in ensuring best personal effort and best team effort. And obviously something that we want to be continuing instilling is this whole concept of accelerating their self-confidence and their self-belief in themselves and creating a really, really positive environment for them every Tuesday night with me and with the team, and obviously with all the assistants, and obviously on Sunday come game day. Okay. So once again, thank you for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you at 8:45 at Banksia Reserve, our home game. Make sure blue shorts, 8:45. You will be there at 8:15. I'll be there about 7:30, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Bye.